40 years ago, I broke into the design business as an entry-level model maker. We still use traditional modeling techniques, but with the advent of new technologies making prototyping faster and more efficient, we're able to move that process further forward as a way to creatively solve problems, not just to validate them. We began to build what we call behavioral models that we could use in early research to understand how consumers might respond to a concept rather than something they've always known. When you ask a consumer what it is they like, they'll tell you, but frequently what they tell you is not what they buy. So what we really want to do is to get past the voice of the customer and get to the behavior. So we have people role play with models and we document how that interaction affects them. When we put a behavioral model in the hands of a consumer, then we begin to determine if it's easier to use, if there's more frustration in using it, or if it actually solves a problem. There's just something about getting things into an interactive state that starts a much more meaningful and creative thought process. The iterative cycle of developing these models is our creative process. It's the way we solve problems. User-centered design basically goes beyond the shaping of a box. It begins to shape an experience, and the prototype enables that. Our prototyping shop is at the center of our building. That's not an accident. It's here because it's the center of our design process. We test most of our ideas with some sort of model or prototype. Here in the shop, we have specialists who do 3D prototyping, but everyone in the company is involved in some form or another. Our graphic designers, our package designers, they're preparing mock-ups to envision new structural concepts. Even our UX team produces prototypes of different interactive displays. And certainly we use prototyping to test the functionality of mechanical engineering. I love seeing the creativity that comes out of the minds of our designers. It jumps off their CAD screens, their sketch pads. But when we can hold a concept in our hands, then that's something from which we can really learn. And that's the way we solve problems.